Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is actually going to be my Morphe Me Brush Club subscription. I can't talk today. And this is for the month of June. I'm super excited. I saw a sneak peek on Instagram of the brushes and I'm like really happy because all the brushes they have been releasing in the subscription bags are the new Elite 2 little collection since they're getting rid of their Elite 1s. Everybody in the monthly subscription boxes are getting the new Elite 2 brushes. And I'm so freaking excited because they are such good quality and we got some last month, and I'll link last month's video down below if you want to see that. And all the information to register and get the Morphe Me brush subscription will be down below also. So make sure to check there. And I think that's about it. So let's just jump right in. So just like last month, it comes in that same kind of little slim bag with the same detailing on it. And inside, we have two different cards this time. So the two cards that we have now are the same kind of 101 free brushes card that you can tag them on Instagram or any type of social media. And then the other card we have is the card that has the brushes on it. Now the only thing I do not care about with this card is last month's card they listed the prices on it, and that was really helpful when having these types of videos because you were able to get more information about the brushes right here inside the package and you knew the prices of all the brushes that were included. Now instead of going to the site, it could just be right here, but they have the brushes pictured, and then you can go onto their website and you can have monthly how-to videos on how to care for them or different tutorials. And then on the back they have what your points mean, like $100. You get 100 points every month that your Morphe little subscription box ships, or you get 200 referral points whenever you have somebody that signs up using your link. So the points you can kind of cash in to get previous monthly subscription box brushes or whatever. You can get those, you can get a beauty blender, you can get some blushes, you can get nail polishes, and they all range from like 600 points to 1,000 points, so your points kind of add up over time, and then once you reach enough to something you want, you can cash them in and they will ship it with that month's box, which I think is pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the brushes, and the first brush we're going to start with is actually this one. This little guy's wrapped up, and I am just going to use my phone here and just kind of tell you all the prices and the description of what every brush says. Okay, so surprisingly, the first brush is actually the Morphe E3 brush, and it looks like this. It has a tapered end up top, and the one thing that I would use this for would have a fluffy brush for kind of setting my under eyes. It's big and fluffy. It would be good for baking for me. I don't bake too often, but this would be good to pack on some powder with. And I was actually trying to find it on the Morphe website, and they actually don't have it on there. It said, you know, sorry, like we can't find that brush, or it's not listed. So the little description that I can see says a super full brush that evenly distributes powder for a light and airy skin finish, has synthetic bristles, and that's just about it. It doesn't say nothing. Doesn't say anything about price or anything like that. But since this is the Elite brush, and I'm gonna go off of last month's brush with this one's the Morphe E1. This is in last month's box. I'm gonna go around probably, this is a little higher than $10. This one was $23. So I'm gonna go maybe a little higher than $10 for this one. It's very strange that they didn't have it on the website. I figured since they were kind of restocking with the new Elite collection, they would have everything on there. Maybe they'll have these next two brushes. Okay, so this next brush is the Morphe E4 brush, and this looks like this. It is an angled contour brush, and you can tell by the angle. It is perfect to get in there and chisel out those cheekbones so you can get a nice sculpted kind of look if you're into that. And this brush isn't on the website either. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because they're getting rid of their new Elite collection and putting up their new one right now. I don't know what the problem is. I can't find any of the brushes, but I did find something a little similar. I think maybe it was their old Elite collection, and they had a angled contour brush, and that one was $11.99. So maybe this is kind of around the same price. This one does still have the synthetic bristles, just like the last one. So I'm gonna go with probably this one's still around $12, but it is angled and it is nice to get that contour in. And the last brush in this month's box is a little bitty tiny one, and this is the Morphe E36 brush. It is kind of like a pencil brush. It is very extremely tiny, as you can probably tell. And I would use this mostly for underneath my lash line and smoking out my liner, adding some pops of colors underneath there, and just kind of vibing up the look. Not too much for the upper eye area for me, more for the bottom. And I can't find this one either on their website. Like I said, this is still part of their new Elite collection. It has synthetic bristles, so that's really nice. Hopefully they will upload their Elite collection so I can kind of link everything down below. Otherwise, right now, until I can find anything, I will write the brushes down below and link the Morphe website. Hopefully when they release their new Elite brushes, these will be up on there. But I absolutely love this guide for smoking out the lower lash line. Okay, so that was all of the brushes this month in the little Morphe Brush Club. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. These month's brushes were pretty good. I love the angled contour brush for sure, and I really needed a good pencil kind of brush for underneath my waterline, so I'm really happy about that. It sucks I couldn't find them, but if I do, I will definitely link them down below. But these are bomb, so I suggest if you're not already on the Morphe monthly subscription box, I would definitely join. It's only $20 a month, and the brushes normally are going towards $30 or $40 in the bag. So you definitely save a lot of money, and it's kind of like a random little box of brushes, which I love. So make sure to check the description box down below for all the info and information on these amazing bad boys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.